Hi Scorpio, this is Amani and welcome to your general weekly reading for March 6th to March 12th, 2017. Understand that these are very broad messages and they may or may not resonate with your specific life situation. Alright then Scorpio, let's begin with your reading. On Monday, you have the star, which is a sign of Aquarius, okay? Or this could be you, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, all right? With this, I feel like the star has a lot to do with doing well at work, okay? Being very popular, I feel like. Also having things go in your way the way you want them to, all right? With this, I feel like someone is willing to sell a car for whatever reason. Okay, there something may have occurred that you feel like you need to sell a car. I'm feeling like if someone didn't have the payments and put in on time, they no longer can hold on to the car. I understand also that this car was much needed in terms of getting you and your family around. All right, but if there's a time when even the things that we love we have to get rid of in order to make room sometimes for something else, okay, in order to help out in terms of finances. We can't afford a car, then later on in life and time when our finances are a bit better, okay, we can get the car back in terms of that, if that's going to be that kind of situation. All right. With this, I also feel an interesting message calling more and more. Okay, that's all I was getting was more and more. Maybe you want more publicity is what I feel like too. All right, more attention, possibly. If this is going to be like in filming or in some kind of television shows and things like that, you want more attention. You want to get more people on your side. Okay, is what I also feel like with this. Okay, I feel like in the past, maybe from a couple of days from the 6th, I feel like there was a situation where you had to defend yourself very heavily to someone else in your life. Okay, but now I feel like whatever that situation was, it probably did cause you some pain, some suffering. But I feel like with this card, you're coming out of it. All right, you're being the star, or you're finding the star. You're finding your strength. That's how I also feel. This is like finding your strength here. And your strength is right in the middle and it's yellow. All right. And strength is yellow. Okay. Which you do have this card on Tuesday. You got the strength card on Tuesday. Okay. You do have the strength card on Tuesday. And this is a sign of Leo. You could be dealing with the Leo. Okay. With this, I feel like you are confessing possibly how you feel. If you did do something wrong to this person, you are making up for what you've done. Okay, is what I feel like. And I feel like on Monday you were planning out how to do it in a big way. I'm feeling apologies. You had to apologize to this person very heavily. All right, you could have really hurt them, or they really hurt you, and this is like you're really on both ends. There's a level of trust that I feel like is trying to come back into center with this card, okay? And you're just needing to really get through, all right, in terms of that. Or if this is going to be a family situation, you are in need of a Leo's moral support. Okay, you are in need of a Leo's help in terms of your emotional security is what I feel like with this card, okay? On Wednesday, you have the 7 of Wands, okay? This is about things being a little tough, but you're managing to make it through just right, all right? And with this, I feel like you are going to get out of whatever situation that you were in earlier in the week. It is a little bit hard. Yes, it is. I was feeling that. It is hard, but you will make it through. Is what I feel like. I feel like time will definitely heal old wounds, old past mistakes is what I feel like with this card. All right. With this, I also feel like someone is also willing to transfer schools. I'm feeling transferring. Maybe there was a situation where someone could have cheated, but like in school is what I feel like, okay? And they possibly got the blame for it, but it wasn't actually their fault, all right, is what I'm feeling also. And something big could have happened at school where they could have been put on blast about something very personal that happened to them in their personal life. And it shook them up so much that they had to leave the school that they were in. This could also be a child that you're dealing with as well. It could be an Aquarius child, but it doesn't have to be. They could have been really something could have happened at school where they could have gotten really embarrassed by something or someone, and you're needing to move that child out of the school into another one is what I'm feeling also. All right, and I feel like this could have been a self-esteem issue. All right, whether this is with a child or someone else, that's why they are moving out of an old situation and moving into a new one is what I feel like with that. Okay, interesting message for you. On Thursday, you have the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles is about sharing your money, sharing rewards, which is probably why I was getting you do have to sell a car, possibly to help pay for a surgery for someone in your family. All right, you do have to this feels like having to let go of very prized possessions, things that you cared about, and having to help someone else that you love. All right, but look at the big picture. Whether those are things that you really loved, you really cared about, but look at how much you are able to help other people around you. All right, this could also be giving back to the communities around you. This could be homelessness, giving back to someone who is homeless. All right, or you're observing this happen. Okay, you're observing someone who had been homeless for a while, and you're looking to possibly help them, give them money so that they can get their own place. If there's going to be a surgery, they need me money for surgery. All right, and I also feel like if this is someone that you're helping that has been in a dire their financial situation has been a bit dire for the past 6 or plus months, and you're really coming in and helping them is what I feel like with this card. Okay, with this, I also feel like someone is taking out loans. If this is health insurance, all right, so this could be for you or for your family or your spouse, etc. All right, and that was Thursday. Friday, you have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, the Seven of Swords has to do with making plans. Okay, but making plans, but being very careful with the way you make them. All right, how I feel with this is that, for example, if you're trying to plan a trip or if you're trying to get a flight together, but you don't want someone to know that you're leaving to do something else. This also feels like you're planning to do something that someone else in terms of money might not actually agree with in your life. Okay, so you could be giving money to someone out of the kindness of your own heart, or you're giving something to someone out of the kindness of your own heart, but then I feel like you have something else or someone else in your life that doesn't want you to do that, is what I feel like. Okay, which is why you have two swords in the background. It's about, you've got 5 in your hand, but you got 2 in the background. It's almost like you've got 5 bags in your hand already, but you don't want to don't leave a trail of breadcrumbs behind for the mice to get to them, is what I feel like too. This could actually be a mouse situation, okay? Where someone has a mouse in their home and they don't want to leave behind crumbs. It's very, it's not really a necessary example, but I mean, this could be a situation someone's actually dealing with. But on the bigger front, this is definitely feels like someone making plans in terms of money that they don't want someone else to know. They could also not want a Leo to know that they're making these plans, or an Aquarius, okay, for whatever reason. On Saturday, you have the Magician. The Magician is all about making things happen on a practical and mystical level in terms of magic, okay? Someone could also be into mysticism and magic, all right? With this, I'm feeling healing remedies with this. Okay, could be holistic healing, like oils and herbs and different things that you can take besides medication that is prescribed to you from a hospital, from a regular doctor. All right, personally, to me, holistic remedies in terms of health, you could be looking into this for someone else or for yourself. This is why you have the Pentacles here as well. You could be making plans to help yourself out or help someone else out on a holistic front. Wondering, okay, what else can I give? What can I give to this person that won't affect their body so strongly? Okay, because sometimes prescription medications and things like that can do more harm than good to the body, is what I feel like with this. Okay, so you are looking into holistic remedies. I also feel like growing your own food. Like I look at this card, and I look at all the flowers at the bottom of the card, and I really strongly feel that someone is really planting their own food or growing their own produce and cooking it. Okay, maybe they just want to change their diet. They don't want to eat processed food anymore, and they're also taking care of someone else. They want to be healthier, is what I feel like. Okay, because if someone fell ill from bad health habits in the past, they're really making taking the necessary steps that they need to better themselves on the holistic front. Okay, with this, I also feel someone is using Abaniki balm. Abaniki balm is very good to use, like if you're in pain, for your knees, for your joints, anywhere on your body, you can use Abaniki balm. It pretty much knocks the pain out of you. All right, so those are I will post that. Those are other natural ways that you can ease the pain from your body. Okay, if you are having pains like I do right now. On Sunday, you have the Eight of Wands here. Okay, this is success. This is also travel. This could be success at work, success at home and relationships, etc. All right. With this, someone that I feel more someone than yourself, is trying to take a flight, possibly. Okay, it could be a Leo or an Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but or you're trying to take a flight, or you're trying to travel. All right, you could be traveling to see a family member that isn't well, etc. Okay, late night flight is what I feel like with this. Okay, so how I feel is that if you could have received news about something coming in immediately, having to do with family. It doesn't have to be, or this could also be business. If someone called you late out of nowhere, late at night, to work some type of business deal out. People do that. I know people that do that. They get a call at like 12 o'clock in the morning. Come in, I have some papers for you to look at. Like out of nowhere. So this is what it feels like. Like sudden business deal, or sudden moves that have to be made out of nowhere from a call, or from a text, or an email, like things of that nature. Okay, and it's quick moving to me. All right, how the vision that I'm actually getting from this is literally someone jumping out of bed and putting their clothes on and shoes is what I see with this card. Okay, so this is very fast, very quick communication that's coming in with this card from me. Okay, your overall outcome for that week, you got the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords has to deal with destruction, manipulation, backstabbing, lies of any kind. Okay, with this, like how I said with a business deal, I feel like this could have been a business deal that went wrong, is what I feel like. Okay, it could have went wrong, and I feel like someone didn't follow through with something that they promised. All right, and that's why it's a backstabbing situation. Someone could have been promised like a lump sum of money somehow, okay, and didn't get it in time, or didn't get it at all. So now that's why it becomes this kind of situation. Like I feel I trusted this person to give me what I asked for, and they didn't give it. All right, this could be happening to you or around you. It doesn't matter. But this is definitely a situation where promises were definitely broken. Okay? All right then, Scorpio. That's your week. I hope that you enjoyed that. And if you would like a private one with me, please contact me via Facebook message or email. All right then, Scorpio. Have a good day. Bye.